Yeah.
I wanna tame one. They look so cute.
I called one Otto von Bismarck once.
Oh wait, I think I'm confounding with another animals.
Otters are so cute. And so
Badgers?
sweet. Badgers,
River
maybe.
otters.
Seal.
No, like something that is seal-like, but not quite.
Walrus.
Lions?
No,
Walrus.
not
A
walrus.
lion?
Sea lion?
Oh, sea
Sea
lion.
lion.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I
I
think
didn't hear the
that.
sea part.
Yeah, sea lions are assholes.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
that's what I was saying. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
How dare
Others
you.
are oh so cute. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, we're live.
This seal
Uh,
is vibing.
Seal vibing. All right. To start up the episode, seal vibing. All right.
Seal be vibing.
That's the title.
Really
It cold, fam.
Yeah, cool fam. All right. So, welcome
Aw.
to episode 13 of campaign. It really do be bad hours out here as the where we left off, the settlement got attacked by a big fuck off dragon.
Indeed.
I like the description. Very cool.
Parental advisory.
Eh?
Good. Nah, I'm just joking. But
Alright.
shut up.
Okay.
But yeah, Wolf got teleported to a place unknown, at least to the character, at least to everyone's characters. Got teleported to Neo Civitas, got locked up because he fucking teleported into Neo Civitas, which you're not supposed to do. So that really catches up from last episode. All right, so where is everyone? Jaka, you were kind of chilling with Ray, I think, right?
Quote unquote chilling. Yeah, I wanted to go back to the other so we can discuss an idea I had, and then try to get everyone the fuck out of here to avoid the big dragon.
Okay. As you guys, as you're making your way back, there's a distant roar,
Oh no.
and as you're looking around, uh, you suddenly hear the flap of wings, very large wings.
Come on, man.
And as you look up, the dragon soars overhead, just
Oh.
not, yeah, he's funny, but doesn't seem to care about anyone on the ground as it flies towards the coast.
A goddamn dragon?
It is the white
Well,
dragon
that's
you
not
guys
good
woke up.
news.
No one told me about a dragon.
I'm pretty sure we did, and you also tried to fight it last time.
Did I?
No.
You wanted to fly in its face.
Was that me?
I think. I mean, you're the only one with wings.
Oh yeah. I forgot. My bad. It's been a fat minute.
It's like...
It's been a fat minute. My bad. Oh wow, a dragon. Where do you think it's going?
towards the coast, apparently.
Wow.
God damn it here.
Wow.
Next person. I'm just gonna sit here. I look in amazement as the dragon's wings are bigger than mine.
Envy, longing.
I wish I had those wings.
Oh my god.
New goal.
Dom, can I try to make a perception check or something to see what it's trying to do?
Yeah, sure. Roll perception. It is a clear
Perception,
day. So.
okay. And that's 16.
Here,
The
Oh.
fuck?
there we
Oh
go.
boy.
Oh, it's music.
So I said it was a 16?
16?
Yep.
You're looking at it, and It is going, think more south,
Okay.
and I don't know. It's not really doing much. It's just flying.
Okay, so it's not going to be attacking the camp again?
No, it's not circling around. It's not doing it. It's flying towards the ghost.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go to the other and try to relay that with them.
All right. You make your way down to where Raikiri and Varu are currently at.
Uh,
Raikiri,
Yes.
full arm movement. You just regain that.
Okay.
okay.
Nice. Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna like kind of. Does Livy know already, or Valru
That you
I
have
know
full.
what.
that I
The-
regained full arm movement?
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to.
with you the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Okay.
I'm
My
watching.
Yeah,
eyes
she has
on
been
you.
carrying you the whole way.
Literally. Okay.
All right, so
Uh,
Jaka and Year, you guys are back at a spot.
Okay, so as mentioned, there is a lot of damage to the camp, and the dragon appeared to be going towards the coast. I don't think it's going to be attacking this village again, but we can't leave them like that because they have literally no defense. A lot of them are injured. Maybe we might need to help them get out or something. Because, like, as it is, they are like a giant target.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we really do have to stop that dragon.
I'm giving you like a whole like roleplay part, and you're not really
I
rolling.
mean,
Trying.
I tried.
Not good at it.
I just didn't know what to say to that.
I mean,
Okay,
even
I can't
if
really
you
say anything
talk,
to that
we can't
actually.
understand you.
Yeah.
So anyway, is Raikiri feeling any better?
She can move her
You hear
arm.
your dad, Rachel.
Just like, ignore it.
Right. So she can move her arm. Okay, that's good, I guess. Okay.
Kiri, do you want to demonstrate your arm movements?
Okay. I'm gonna like lift up my arms and like give like
Flail
a thumbs up.
I still don't speak rock paper scissors, but good enough. Uh, okay.
I don't speak this language.
Okay, so we need to get the civilian the fuck out of here. Any suggestion?
So down at the village, we need to get all the survivors out of there, or down by the coast.
Well, according to what Ray said, it's impossible to get them out unless we take by the coast, like to the boat and stuff, because they are, as I said, a walking target. And there's two problems with that. First problem, big ass dragon. Second problem, they probably won't be cooperative to a bunch of fugitives.
Are we all fugitives?
I mean,
What
not
I
us, but I mean
understood.
them.
Oh yeah.
And that, and now we have an undead on top of that.
Yeah.
So, for the dragon part, I'm going to be honest, I have no fucking clue what to do about it. But for moving the village, I might have an idea. But it's a bit insane.
Well, you might as well spill it out.
Alright, so the first reason why they needed to hide here was because they were followed by the followers of Goddess Azora, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so I can use disguise self and disguise myself as Goddess Azora to allow them to pass. Like, if I if I, disguised as Goddess Azora, tell to one of the people that are like having the boat and stuff to take care of those people because they are part of some sort of special trip, experience, whatever, they're going to listen because she's like the biggest hat over there, and I can also justify having an undead for experiment purposes. So this way we could like take care of everyone and not get screwed. But it's going to be a big gamble, I'm afraid.
Interesting plan. How confident are you in your ability to do this?
I mean, disguising is one of the best thing I know how to do, especially when it comes to anything involving deception, obviously. But I'll need your help because, like, I know what Goddess Azora looks like, but it's been a while since I've crossed paths. Let's just say. So if I have some like stuff that I am not aware of, I will need you guys to back me up on some point, just to make it credible, I guess.
Do you want us to play along?
I mean, you can like kind of play the role of guards, I guess. I mean, except
guard?
Raikiri, obviously.
How much?
No, like an escort.
I've always wanted to be a god.
Glad you're on board. But that I say big fucking gamble. So,
Well, I've never lost a gamble before,
hey, I like how you think.
except for those last 20 times. But those were all flukes because they duped me.
I mean, I like those odds. So, Val,
0 out of 20. It works.
again, pretty good odds. If you ask me, anyway. Valru, what do you think?
I mean, anything's worth a shot.
Right. Raikiri, you're on board?
I'm just gonna like shake my head yes.
Well, that's something. Okay, so now we have to go back to the camp and try to convince Ray to do that. Because I think they'll be kind of scarred by what Goddess Azora did, so it's going to take a lot of persuasion, and I think we need the whole group for that.
Sounds good. I'll meet you guys there. I take flight.
Okay, just prepare Ray and tell him we have a plan, but it's going to be risky.
Got it.
Thank you. Alright, let's go back.
Okay, so Ian takes flight and makes his way back to the camp. Ian, as you fly over the camp, you see everyone starting to gather what they can, throw them onto different carts, throw like all the everyone's belongings that has survived. So you also see Ray sort of helping with this.
Okay, I'm gonna descend over close to Ray.
Okay. You descend and land next to him. As he's directing some carts. Still has that head wound, and
Ray, I need to talk to you.
kind of turns around. Oh, it's you. Yes. What do you need? Sort of kind of busy here.
So they haven't seen the dragon, correct?
They have. They just attacked.
And
The whole
he
dang village is destroyed.
yeah,
Oh,
and there is ice crystal everywhere.
Yeah.
got it. We have a plan of some sort to dupe the dragon, right? That's what you said. How they dupe it.
I mean, not only that, but also get them into safety.
Okay.
Hopefully, yeah. Anyway.
We have a plan of some sorts to dupe the dragon and get everyone to safety. The best we can, at least.
Well, if you have a plan, by all means, tell me. Um, he kind of pulls aside one like a random person. Please, direct these people to over there. That'd be a good spot to start them. And he kind of turns back to you. Okay, let's go back into the building here. See, like his demeanor sort of changes as the need arises.
All right. Yeah.
Because
I
you've
follow.
seen him before, and that was him doing desk job stuff.
Hmm.
But now he seems to be more of a calm, collective person.
Okay. Yeah, I follow him to wherever he leads me.
All right. And he kind of leads you over to an empty like spot where there's no one around. He's like, "Okay, tell me the plan."
Oh wait, so just so I have this clear, the plan is to have somebody up as Goddess Azor.
I'm going to use disguise self on myself and then use all the point I have in deception and persuasion to do the thing. And because Goddess Azura is such a big deal, it's going to be easy to have one of the boat people to take care of them.
Okay, so you can dress up as Goddess Azor to dupe one of the boat people in order to get the people off the island or off where they are and get into safety.
That's the plan.
Okay, and then what about the dragon? What are we doing with the dragon?
About the dragon, we are going to. I mean, I'm not sure what we can do about it, but all we can hope is that we will be faster than it, or that it won't be in the area we will be in. Otherwise, we will have to to think of a distraction.
All right, so he asked me about what the plan is. Well, Chaka came up with this idea to disguise themselves as Goddess Azor, as you know, and dupe one of the boatsmen in order to get your people and yourself off the land. And we'll try to distract the dragon as much as we can, by any means, to make sure that you are sure of safety.
Um. Oh well, that is certainly a plan. God. I don't know if that'll work. I mean,
Well, it's better than doing nothing and dying, right?
it's true, but like, do you have a plan for when it goes wrong? Do you have any backup plans whatsoever?
I kind of
And he's
looked at.
like, what if the dragon appears while we're loading people onto a boat? Or what if they don't believe you and
Well,
attack on sight?
like this is one of those times where you kind of have to have faith, I guess. And if things go wrong, I kind of tap my longsword. Well, there's only one other way to settle things in this world.
Yeah, you're right about that. He kind of he kind of puts his hand on his chin like that thinking kind of pose. He's like, it's risky. Chance of death is astronomically high. It's the best chance we got. All right, I'll I'll get everyone ready. See if we load on to prepare for a boat journey.
All right,
I'll
I'll
have
inform.
everyone armed just in case. All right.
I take off and
He kind
go
of
back.
before you take off, he kind of
Okay.
like, oh, by the way, what happened to the rest of your group? Why aren't they all here right now?
Oh well, I am the
A
most.
lot of help with getting everyone ready and evacuating the wounded early.
Well, things kind of went south where we were, but we're on our way back. I promise.
Um, okay.
I continue to go back.
All right. So, you take off and make your way over to the sort of little spot everyone else is. Make a perception roll, Ian.
Perception roll.
Yeah, perception.
Right. 19.
Off in the distance, if you squint a little bit, since birds will have a much longer kind of sight line, and since you're in the air, you do see the thin outline of the coast. Like very thin. Like this is very far away, but you're a bird and flying, so you can barely see it.
Okay. I see. Wait, what do I see? I didn't get that part.
The thin coastline, or the
Okay.
thin outline of the coastline.
Okay.
Coast.
Yeah. Yeah. What, am I supposed to do something with that?
Oh, it's just an observation that you
Oh,
made.
okay. So I can see the coastline in the air.
Yes.
I still do. I still want to go to where everyone's.
Yeah. You land on the snow in front of everyone else. So
All right. So how did it go?
Rachel, you can now wiggle your toes.
Ooh, dang, we
Well-
getting there.
Well, he said that we could try our plan. He's not very confident in its ability to work, but I say we prove him wrong and we save those people. I guess.
All right. Well, time to be fucking heroes, I guess.
Eh, heroes more like a band of misfits that are trying to do something good.
well, if this isn't a description of my fucking life, dude, my NSD trying to do something good, I kind of forgot that part along the way, I guess. Anyways, let's get back.
All right. So who's picking up Raikiri?
It's still. Who do you think?
I mean, I'm not strong enough, duh.
I mean, Ian could.
Well, my strength isn't that good, so I'll leave it to the strong one.
Yeah, you wouldn't want
Strong.
to hurt one of your feather or something.
I have a -1 in strength.
Oh my God,
I have
you
a 0 in
actually-
strength, my dude.
Hey, you're stronger than me.
Yeah, but I
Alright,
have a
so,
-1 in
Valkyrie
wisdom.
picks up Raikiri.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with +5 in strength.
Dominic.
What?
Say.
What'd you say? What?
Never mind. I pick up right Kiri. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys start making your way over to the camp. You get there. It's nothing special along the way. It's just back and forth at this point. But as you guys near camp, someone rushes up to you, or attempts to.
Oh.
Stops midway as they notice Raikiri.
Yup, there it is.
Make a 180 and just sprint right back into the dismantled camp now.
And it
Oh yeah, that's right.
begins.
She's still undead.
The struggle begins.
After he runs back in a short amount of time, 10 more guys rush up
Yep.
Oh fuck.
and be like, "Whose goes there?" They're all pointing their weapons at you. They're all like old, like rusted weapons, not really made for fighting anymore, but they have them. They're pointing at you.
Oh well, now guys, I don't think we need that much of
Yeah.
an introduction. We've seen you guys before.
They kind of take a second to think, like, "Oh, yeah, we remember you." And they kind of look puzzlingly at Raikiri. So, who brought the corpse?
Well, actually, it's a
This is a long story.
it's a
It's like Rachel just starts looking up at him.
this is an awkward situation. Well, this is actually our friend, and something bad happened. The gods they're a little bit of tricky, and this one was being very much an idiot and didn't pray to her god. You're a girl, right?
Yeah, and so
Okay,
her god gave her a big like fuck you beam, and now she's like that.
Your god grabbed her nuts.
I wouldn't have put it like that, but yes.
You guys can relate, right?
I see. Well, Ray was looking for you as well. They kind of lead you.
Ah, yeah,
over
checks
to
out.
him. Like all the stuff has been dismantled. All that's left is like the crumbling ruin of Ray's old house.
Shit, dude.
Ray finally getting his head wound addressed and actually sort of geared up for a winter trek. Kind of looks over at you, kind of all like with the kind of with like a nervous gaze, like, oh you guys ready? He kind of looks at Raikiri and just fucking like, holy shit!
Yeah, that's
She doesn't have her
again
makeup
a
on
long
today.
story.
She doesn't have her makeup on.
God.
It's alright. She always looks like
Makeup.
this.
Look, Ray, it's not as bad as it seems because
It's been a minute since we brushed our teeth.
no, not just that, but Raikiri kind of had a problem with her gods, and now she's like that. And since we had kind of a big fight in the mountains, all of it culminated into that problem. Don't worry about it. We got it addressed, so we'll keep her in check if that's what you're worried about.
She can't move right now, anyways. So
Okay.
It's
Well, everybody's been packed and ready to go. All
Good,
the
good.
wounded and everyone have been piled up in the carts, so I guess it's time to go and see if your plan works.
well, we hope so.
I know where the nearest town is from here. I
Perfect.
can meet us there.
Don't worry about it, Ray. Performance is my specialty.
Mine
I
too.
mean, and I'm an expert in making different kind of character. Just ask here, he mistook me for guards. That one time I was disguised as one.
Yeah, and I'm a professional at making love, but that doesn't need to be right.
It's like,
Anyway,
let's be on our way. And he
Yeah.
kind of. He starts leading the beleaguered band of once bandits, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I mean, they're more like refugees.
According to every city in the fucking north.
Doesn't matter, we have fucking Goddess Azora.
Alright, after a couple days. Also, how's everybody been doing on their warmth factor? Because people who aren't undead and haven't gotten their warmth
I mean, don't we have a big
thing.
coat?
I mean, I'm carrying a dead,
it's been-
decaying body, so that must provide me with
been a
some
day.
form of worth, right?
It took you guys a day of traveling,
Oh,
and none of you specified that you were gonna get warm in any other way. So everyone who isn't undead has minor frostbite
oh shit.
or minor hypothermia.
So, how many hit points?
God, what was the modifier for that? Hold on. It was, I think. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's half movement and you take 5 damage.
Alright then.
Interesting. So everyone that I still have my coat on.
I mean, we still have all of our coats on. He said it didn't matter.
It's been a day or more, almost.
You take 5 damage.
You didn't specify that you guys were gonna get warm, use anything warmth related, as in eat, fire.
I mean, we can't eat.
Well,
It's-
everyone except Valru, since Valru's carrying Raikiri. Actually, now Raikiri, you can like move your legs and shit. Like everything's like back to functioning.
Ah, good. At
So I
least.
can walk.
But you have to. You're wobbly walking, but you're walking.
Okay.
That's quite a spectacle.
Oh god.
Wobbly walking.
Just gonna be like stumbling
take a-
everywhere. I'm gonna look drunk.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit for you to regain
Um,
full movement.
Can I like
mean, you have to get
signal
used to this body.
Valru to like let me down? I want to do that.
All right. You tap her face, or his. Sorry, you tap his face. Varu doesn't notice, so you start slapping his face till Varu notices due to the minor hypothermia, kind of going numb. Varu, you notice you're getting slapped by Raikiri.
Okay. What is it, buddy?
Can I like? I want to signal to put me down.
I
Ah, is
hold
she
her
moving?
All
out in front of
performance.
me. I
Actually,
put her
Rachel,
hands under both of her arms, and I hold her out. I ask her,
hold on. All right, Rachel. Every time you want to like signal to someone or like attempt to communicate, you have to roll performance.
Oh
Oof.
God. Okay, hold on. Let me bust
So
the
roll
dice out.
performance.
Let me bust the dice out. Hold on. What's my performance? Oh,
Now
okay.
it's
It's
time
actually
to
not
get
bad.
funky.
It's actually not bad. Okay, we're gonna try this one. Please. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I got a 17 plus 4.
Okay. So you successfully mime your intentions of walking to Varu.
Yes.
Varu, Raikiri is attempting to get down and start walking.
right? So I put her down, with, like my arm still out, just to catch her,
Like
just in case she falls.
all right,
I'm gonna
Good friend.
Raikiri.
try
Hold on.
walking. Is that another performance?
Would that be Would that be not really performance, but
More like athletics
would be
Athletics.
more
or,
athletics? Yeah.
Okay, well that's
or
plus
acrobatics,
5.
I guess.
With disadvantage since you are undead and just starting to walk again.
Okay, well that's a so 14, and then you said disadvantage. Okay, so
What'd
that's
you
a
get? What'd you get?
14 and 16, so 14.
So you managed to wobble your get your balance just a bit as you take your step, the kind of shaky step. You know, you're basically just starting to. It looks like you're starting to walk for the first time in forever.
But I am walking.
Yes, you are walking.
She do
Okay.
be walking though.
I do be walking.
1 foot in front of the other.
Or I suppose a newborn deer.
But dead.
Yeah, basically.
Uh,
Kind of stumbling a bit, kind of almost falling, but catching yourself on Valru.
is Joka near seeing that?
Yes, it's very hysterical to you guys.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm laughing while flying.
Yeah, same. And I'm cracking joke about it too.
Raikiri flips you off.
Do I look like I would care?
Yeah, neither of us get it.
And so, as you guys make your way, Ray suddenly stops and turns back to you guys. The whole kind of caravan kind of thing, still catching up. He turns to you guys with a dead serious look on his face. He's like, "We're getting near the city.
Alright,
Can
then
you
it's time to
guys
do the thing.
pull this off?" It's like right over a hill too. You are seeing something, but I'm not going to describe it yet.
Oof. Alright, well, I guess I got to, like, cast the fucking spells then.
You cast disguise self, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? And what would you have to roll? Roll deception, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
plus 10.
Yeah, roll deception.
It's a
Do you
Rolls
have
a
a
one.
plus 10?
Rolls a
25.
Okay, yeah. You look like the splitting image of Goddess Azure.
Nice.
No,
So
Ray
I guess it worked.
Ray kind of looking at you, and then it's just sort of like turns his head away and it's like, all right, come on.
Hey, look, just to be serious 1 minute before we go in there.
He kind of turns back. Yeah.
I know it's difficult for you to have this next to you. Trust me, it doesn't feel good being disguised like this.
Yeah.
Just this should have to do for now.
It's kind of a. I have some personal history with her.
Don't worry, I get that. I think almost everyone here has some kind of history with her.
Most
She's a
people
bitch.
here have just been from the wastes, really. The sprawl. I, on the other hand, came from the other islands.
Oh.
As you look closer, he actually has golden eyes.
Oh.
If you were in the last, if you watched the last campaign, or you need to watch that. But
I mean, maybe I don't
the
remember
last
this detail.
campaign was that if you're from one of the southern islands, your eyes coordinated with what dragon was ruling
That's
the
where
island.
I lived. And then
Oh.
I died.
Yep. You know that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So-
So crazy.
Yeah.
You're from the Southern Island?
Yes.
I see. Well, don't worry about it. This will be over soon enough.
Well, let's climb over this hill and get a good look at the town before you start.
All right.
As you guys climb this snow hill, basically, and look out onto the nearest town, you notice, not really notice, but you're looking at the ruined, still smoking, just absolutely annihilated town.
Oh, the dragon must have gone there too.
You see the husks of charred and frozen bits of house, of just like absolute destruction. It's like one of Germany's cities in World War II. I'm just saying that.
Holy fucking shit.
It's like that destroyed.
Damn, okay.
And littering the outside of the town are the frozen remains of the inhabitants. You just see what looks to be ice sculptures, seemingly frozen in time, just in mid sprint. Some of them women, children, infants, the old, men, women, just everyone just there trying to escape. Ian, you were looking at this, but you couldn't really tell them as you were in the air.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So,
Well, we can't do anything for them now.
I'm gonna pray real quick.
yeah, Ray kind of like looks out at this destruction, kind of with a horrified yet sort of excited expression on his face. It's like
Uh,
he starts sort of like laughing to himself.
you good?
Oh my god. You don't know how much I wanted to see this fucking town burn.
Uh, okay. What?
Oh, we
What
didn't even
happened
need
there?
we didn't even need to sneak our way in. We should have just woken up the dragon and it would have done this for us.
I mean, have you seen what it did to your camp too? Like, that was nasty.
And he starts like running down the hill towards this ruined town. It's like, come on, we can escape this hellhole. Come on.
This got a little crazy.
I'm just going to give a concerned look to everyone.
Yeah,
He's going in.
I'm
the
uncomfortable.
caravan sort of like catches up at this point, and they're looking out on this destruction with horror, not really
Yeah.
the same happiness as Ray.
Yeah, I think my dude snap. Like. Anyway, let's get over with. We still need to get the civilian out of there.
Yeah, um, Ray is the first to get there, unless Year wants to move
No,
down.
I'm staying with the group.
All right.
Good call, because he doesn't look like he has all his mind.
You see him like running from statue to statue, just pushing them over, just crushing them underfoot. He looks like just completely not himself.
Okay,
And
even I begin to get a bit uncomfortable. What the hell?
he starts running in the streets as well as everyone catches up. He's running through the streets, just any statue he finds, just pushes it over or just crushes it. And then and as the kind of caravan, basically, of refugees move into this town, you guys find no signs of life at all.
Oh,
It seems like the only people that lived here are now the ice sculptures.
oh, so this town was like the dragon was more thorough with this town than it was with the camp.
Yeah.
All right.
And as you guys get to the dock, you just see Ray just standing there, not laughing anymore.
I mean, is there any boat left?
He turns around and says, "Where's the boat?"
Uh,
And as you guys get closer and look out onto the docks, there are no boats. There aren't even any fishing boats.
so must have used it
However,
to flee.
there are a lot of wood like
Hmm.
splitters and boards just covering this kind of dock area.
So they either use it to flee or the dragon destroys that too.
It's basically the water. You can barely see the water under all the wood, such. Like most of the
Oof.
docks are completely destroyed. Like this got hit hard.
Well, I don't know what it has with this city, but apparently it was personal.
So he still looks at you with just confused anger, basically. It's like, where is the boat? You promised us.
Okay, so for the boat, apparently that's the work of the dragon. I didn't think it would go to the like this city. It was heading towards the coast, obviously, but we didn't know it was going to this city.
Typical.
Eh, wait a minute, what do you mean by that?
He just kind of brushes you off, just storms to the nearest ruin, just walks in, plops himself down. You can hear him from that little building. It's like, every time we try to leave, it's just the same. It's every time. Every time. I just want to leave. I just want to go. just let me out of here, please. I don't wanna
Holy
stay here
shit.
longer.
Okay. Well,
You're back on the ground.
What?
Yeah, I'll stand on the ground.
All right.
All right. ask you. Valru asks Ear if he can fly back up and like observe the area and see if the boats are somewhere like not at the dock.
All right, ask him. Role play this.
I know.
Just be like, hey, can you like see if there's any boats
Ear,
or something like that?
Yes.
fly up there. If there are any boats about?
Okay.
They aren't in the docks anymore.
Yeah, I'll fly up and take a bird's eye view.
And you fly up, you get the full scope of the destruction. There aren't any boats.
I'm gonna relay that. I'm gonna fly down. A couple of problems.
So,
Nothing too serious, but the boats, they're all destroyed.
Right.
hmm,
I assume it's from the dragon, but we can't be too hasty here. We don't know. It could have been a giant whirlpool.
hmm. Yeah, I know
Yes.
we're asking a lot of you today. Can you try to see if, like, the city around there are in the same condition? Maybe there is still at least one boat left.
Is there what city? What cities around us?
What cities?
Yeah, we came from the camp to this place, and it was destroyed, and then the boat's destroyed. Is there what's the closest city?
Closest city is a week's walk from this place.
It would take me a little bit, but I guess I could go and see if they have boats.
I mean, it's our best bet for now. Unless someone here knows how to build boats with, like, wet wood.
All right, I'm gonna get everything that I need. Basically, like I have my rations and stuff, but I'm gonna take pile like a little bit of planked wood from whatever I can find, and then head to the nearest city.
All right.
Okay. Good luck with that. We know it's a lot to ask.
I'll be back. I hope.
We hope so too.
So here, you make your way over to the nearest city. It'll be like around 3 days flight to get there.
Alright.
At least by natural bird wings.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what is everyone else doing?
Well, I'm going to cease my disguise because that's just awkward at this point.
So wait, where are you going, Ray?
What?
What did you say? I couldn't.
I said I wanted to cease the illusion of disguise self.
Yeah. You're now back to normal.
All right. Well, since we have to wait for a little bit, let's try to start a fire. Everyone must be freezing.
Yeah, everyone starts. Yeah, as you guys been debating on what to do on the docks, and in the harbor, basically is what it's called. Everyone started going into the buildings that aren't too destroyed, and basically making camp again. Just this new place.
Yeah.
Ray doesn't come out of where he's at.
Maybe he needs a bit of time to think.
Alright, I guess we should probably go pick a house too.
If we have to stay here a couple of days, it's probably wise.
So you guys find a somewhat intact house that is vacant, and make your way inside. Inside, there is still sort of a smoking kind of fire in the fireplace, and
Oh.
a cauldron full of just random bits of stew that seems to be
Um,
still steaming.
okay, that's good. Can I try to identify what's the meat of the stew, I guess?
You kind of get this house seems not too badly like shaken up. There are some like ceramic bowls on the ground that have been broken. Some basic like what happens after an earthquake, kind of. But you kind of pick out a bit of meat with a fork you found laying around, and you kind of sniff it. Make a survival check.
Survival?
Yes.
Oof. Well, that's not a good number for me. Oh, 18. Okay. Cool, I guess.
Okay, so you take a sniff. Smells really good. You can identify a lot of different things in the liquid as well as the meat.
Okay.
Meat has a familiar kind of fishy smell, but
It's not human meat.
well, you don't know that.
Fuck, that's the whole point of me checking that.
Yeah, you didn't get a high enough roll.
Shit. Do we have to actually taste it to know that?
Maybe.
God damn it. I just turn to the other and go, okay, I'm going to try this thing, and if it tastes like human meat, you guys don't touch it, but if it's good, you guys can have it. Alright, here goes nothing. And I just kind of taste the thing.
You take the meat into your mouth.
No. My god.
I'm
You should
glad
have
I could make that
expected this,
joke.
Heather.
I mean, I should, but I'm still.
You
Never
put
mind.
Partake
Wow.
with the meat.
and Brent put some meat in her mouth. I'm sorry, I had to make. All right.
Nah, it's fine.
So the meat is absolutely delicious. The way
Okay.
it's kind of
It's got special
as you
flavor.
chew, it's not really that chewy. It's kind of it's basically the perfectly prepared meat for a stew. Kind of can't really
Uh,
describe it that well. But
okay.
make another survival check. Now that you're tasting it,
God.
you don't have to get a nat 20 to identify it.
And that 20? Are you kidding me?
No, you don't have to. Smelling it, you had to, but
Oh. I mean, I guess that part makes sense. Okay, let me just. That's. How many is that? 18. Okay.
you got 18.
Yeah.
You taste it. This is not one type of meat. It
Oh,
seems to
fuck.
be a combination of different kinds of meat.
I swear to God, if
But in a
it's an
better way.
halfling meat, I'm going to.
It's not necessarily all animals.
Well, fuck. Well, I
You've
guess I have to.
You're a
accidentally
cannibal now.
you've accidentally bitten down on some orcs before. And you know what and you got the weird taste of that orc flesh just a bit. Not
Okay,
really
so
like as like ooh, I'm snacking on an orc. No, it was like, an orc kind of grabbed you, you bit him, something like that.
yeah, I tried to steal money from the wrong guy.
This is a very familiar taste, and it tastes just like orc.
Okay, so I just kind of
Along
turn
with
around to
different
the other again.
fish, different like polar bear meat, stuff
I
like that.
Okay, so I turn around to the other. Okay, so good news is not human. Bad news is orc. But it tastes really fucking good though.
Yeah, all
So
you guys have are the rations and like basically this pot of stew as food.
okay, and the ration. I mean, except the one we had beginning the campaign are all human meat. I think you told us.
The ones that you bought from, well, if you bought any in the city, then yes, it is you. But if
Okay,
you
so
had them before, then it is not.
all right. So for today, I'm going to use the ration I bought before.
Jaka, by the way, you are no longer suffering from minor hypothermia.
I mean, yeah, that's why I asked we start a fire.
Yeah.
But all right.
Well, Because you ate the meat.
I mean, that works too. I mean, I don't need to eat anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
okay.
now, as the day winds to a close, you see the day-night cycle has really come back now after you guys went to the mountains. There's no long periods of just dark or long periods of just daytime. It's now kind of returned. But as you guys go to sleep for the night, you let's see, Jaka.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everyone has gone to sleep. Not really putting up a watch since there's no real reason to put up a watch. In an
Yeah, I
abandoned town.
mean, there's a lot of people there.
I don't really need to sleep, so like
Yeah, right. Raikyri's not sleeping. Raikyri's
I can't. There's no
Like,
point in me
it's just
sleeping.
like, why?
So basically, Valru and Jaka go to sleep.
She's mad chilling.
Nice. So,
Raikyri
is it a long rest?
chilling in a corner.
I was gonna say I don't need to sleep.
Alright, Kiri.
I don't need
You,
to eat either.
Jaka, you start getting these weird visions in your head.
God.
After eating that bit of meat, you didn't really feel normal after eating it.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Shut up.
You have a baby.
Dude, that'd be so funny
Man,
though.
Bert.
Cause you partook in the meat and had a special white sauce.
Guys, it's not King O'Clock. Stop.
You hear in your head just this weird voice cackling.
Hey, I'm the one doing the laughing normally.
Okay, that was cool.
Orc soul.
Weird.
Well, I didn't need to sleep anyway.
Is mine.
All of you to assume I have a soul.
And he kind of stops laughing as you think that. He's like, what?
Bruh.
No,
It just
you have a soul. I see it right there.
a roll deception.
Roll deception.
I have plus 10, fuck you. 22!
Fuck.
Never mind, that's the wrong thing.
What? We're claimed by someone.
I'm looking
You
at
kinda
that's
feel
not
this
my
presence.
soul, but I'm
Kind
looking
of
at it.
feel this presence kind of like angrily leave your head.
I get fucked.
You have just avoided possession.
Oh my god.
Chuck got really accurate.
I'm here for your soul. I don't have a soul. Yes, you do.
Baru.
No, I don't. Okay.
You feel a presence going to your mind as you're dreaming. A very
Is this-
angry presence. And you hear it in your mind going. Who claimed that person over there? It is
Who is
speaking to
this?
you, Baru.
Me?
It-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to mute for a second. I need to finish laughing.
Okay.
Wait, so what did the demon thing say in my head?
Who claimed that thing over there, referring to
Do you
Jaka?
think I know? Like, what? This is what Valru is saying to the thing.
And then it realizes. Wait a minute. Shit, you're a cleric. Fuck. It's
I
like
can't
it
have loser.
immediately leaves your head.
Dude.
Deaf loser.
Jaka,
that's
you wake
like-
up in like just a fit of hysterical laughter.
Oh my god. That was hilarious. Anyway, good morning, y'all.
Yeah, it is now morning. You see, if you didn't deceive that creature, you you would have been possessed and slowly turned into another creature.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I rolled deception my way out of there.
Yep.
Sorry if it was something very important to the plot.
No, it was just a side thing.
Okay.
So now, Valru, you are now awake. Raikiri, you notice everyone waking up. What do you guys do?
Guess we should probably start making. Is the fire still going? We gotta check on that.
It's been out for a while. You guys
Right,
left
so
it
we
in
got.
the place.
Oh, wait, do we heal because we slept?
Yeah, you guys took a long rest.
Okay.
Everyone gets their shit back. All right, now, Year.
Yes.
You are currently making your way to the nearest city. You had to land for the night, and as you're chilling in this little hole that you dug, just to keep away from the biting cold that is the night, you hear as you're attempting to go to sleep, you hear voices outside of your little hole. What do you do?
Okay. Oh, I hear voices outside of my hole.
Yes, you dug a hole just so you can
I'm gonna
stay off.
I'm gonna stay in my hole.
Stay in your hole. The voices seem to come closer.
I'm
And
gonna
you
get
recognize these kind of voices.
recognize them.
Yes.
Okay.
They're the same sort of electronic kind of voices of the men who sort of took over your town and forced
Wow.
everyone into mining labor.
Give me a second.
Oof.
Just yeah. I know. Okay, give me a second.
Everyone else, while Ian is currently doing something.
Um.
Let's say, Jaka, you kind of make your way over to the docks
Mm.
and kind of just look out onto the ocean. The boards and bits of wood have slowly
Yes.
drifted away.
Okay, so it's kind of clean now.
Yeah, sort of. You can see a lot.
All right. Well.
And in the water, you actually see uh dark shapes just floating
Oh.
there.
Dark shape as in not fish.
Not fish.
Do I have to roll perception to know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. That's 19.
19?
Yeah.
You kind of squint to get a better look at these. And they're slightly moving. They're not necessarily like hostile in your kind of
Okay.
out. They do seem to have stuff on. They're humanoid in shape.
All right. So it's like tiny humanoid thing in the water. Eh?
Humanoid shapes slowly drifting towards the coast. Or no.
Okay. So can I find part of the rubble and try to poke one with it?
You find a larger board that you can easily poke one of them.
Okay, I just want to poke. Not hurt it, just poke.
Alright, you poke it with a stick.
I mean, listen, if you don't know what it is, poke it with a stick, and then you analyze.
Yep. So you poke one of these shapes, It feels very squishy as you poke it.
So like a frog?
And as you poke, you feel a tug on the board.
Oh.
And the board leaves your hands. Such a frightening, such a speed and forcefulness. You get a lot of splinters in your hand.
Rip.
Ow! Motherfucker! What the hell?
The board disappears under the water, and you see that little shape grow.
Um. Okay, that's definitely not normal. Can
As
I
it
try to
grows a
roll?
little bit,
Oh, sorry.
as it grows a little bit, it kind of stops growing, and just slow and at a little bit faster speed makes its way towards the dock where you are.
Well, I'm going to back away.
Back away from the dock, and as you back away, you hear a sort of splash of something getting out of the water.
Oof. Oh god.
See a murky head pop up from the side of the dock.
Um. Hi.
You see one eye on its face take up basically half of its whole head, just open up, start
That's
looking at you.
not the weirdest thing I've seen those couple of days. Anyway,
Roll a wisdom, roll a wisdom save, actually.
we'll save.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save, yes.
I'm so fucked. Oh god, that's a 15.
This eye slowly starts to morph into this weird shape you've never seen before. It's very intriguing.
Okay.
So you kind of want to get a closer look at it because you've never seen something before.
Ooh, yikes. I suppose.
The
It's a
faint
bit.
bluish glow also emanates from this eye.
Okay. Can I try before going towards it to talk to it?
Go ahead.
Hello? Can you, like, understand me?
Yeah, I can understand you.
Oh.
Why don't you come with me? We're having a lot of fun down here.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that. I wasn't sure about what you were. I've never seen anything like you
okay.
before.
A lot of people don't really like us. They think we're all bad. But I'm not bad.
I mean, you
I
don't
like to
seem.
have fun.
I mean, don't we all? But you don't seem too hostile.
I
Well,
like
you.
playing. I like playing games. But my friends, they don't like playing games that much. And it's sad.
Wait a minute. Friends? I mean, you mean the
Yeah,
other in the water, right?
yeah, they're all my friends.
Oh,
They sometimes mean to me, but we sometimes play games too. Not a
that's
lot.
nice. That's very nice. Uh, well, were you guys there when? And I kind of like motioned to everything around. All of that happened.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of people decided to come visit us. We had a lot of fun with them. They were so fun to play around with.
Oh, I mean, I bet they were. People are usually fun.
One of them were super nice.
I mean, what do? Okay, so if there's one thing I've learned while traveling a bit, is that a lot of people have different definition of fun. What is yours?
Oh, well, uh, I I don't know how to describe it. It's a lot
Oh,
easier to show you.
Roll another wisdom save.
oh fuck.
Your voice was killing me throughout that entire thing, Dom. That was really funny.
That's 17. I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
you kind of start warming up to the idea of having fun. It's been a while since you've had fun.
Oh, yikes! I mean, that's out of character,
It
obviously.
kind of it kind of raises a hand from under it and kind
Oh,
of grips the stone that's underneath your feet. It's like,
We can play right now.
oh shit! Am I allowed to back away, or do I have to roll something,
no,
or
you cannot back away.
shit?
You
Okay.
very slowly walking forward.
Fuck.
Just, gesture like you know how to have fun. You could teach these little ones something new.
I know. Is there any snow around, or round rock, or something like that?
There is a lot of snow.
Okay. I'm going to talk to the thing. Hey, since you're talking about your definition of fun, I actually have mine of my own. Mind if I
Oh,
show you?
really?
You want to see?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to roll like
Its other
the
arm kind of
snowballs.
comes from under it and grips the stone as it starts pulling itself up from out of the water and into onto well, land, basically.
Oh boy, that's another yikes. Okay, can I try to like make snowballs like I did in the village?
Yeah, sure. Make a performance check.
Okay, so performance. Dude, I'm lucky it's one of my best 21.
21. You
Yeah.
make the perfect snowball. Make
Hell
three of
yeah.
them. I'm assuming you're juggling.
Okay, I'll start juggle.
All right.
See, that's the kind of stuff people here seems to enjoy, and I do too. It's pretty fun to do. I could teach you how to do if you want.
It kind of it kind of gets its legs up there and it stands up. This thing is way taller than you. It's like inky black, like looks like mud kind of skin. And as it starts, and it looks down on you, and as you start juggling, it starts clapping and dancing like a child would.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Um,
Yay, we're having so much fun.
well, I'm glad you're happy. I mean, if you manage to like pick up a rock or make a snowball, you could do the same thing as me. You could even teach that to the other down below. I'm sure they would be like glad to have that.
It gets closer to you.
Oh fuck. Do you have to roll anything to save my fucking life?
Well, the others could intervene, but they haven't yet.
Where am I? As to where she is.
Well, you're still in the house, just chilling.
I haven't
Look right
heard
here.
from Jaka in a while. I'm gonna go outside and see where she is.
Jaka,
I have a bad feeling about that.
you kind of feel a murky hand just starts patting your head.
Okay. That's new, I guess. Just
Gonna have so much fun together.
Baru.
Starts gripping your face.
Hey, whoa!
Didn't I
Don't touch
just
that,
say I
dude.
stepped outside?
Yeah, you're not close to the dock.
Fuck. Okay, I'm just going to try to call for Varu, and if the thing asks me anything, I'm just going to tell him it's my
Make a
friend.
make a wisdom check to see if you can break out of the trance, because you are in trance right now.
And that's an 18.
You suddenly this blissful feeling of, oh, this is a harmful situation
Oh, this is fun.
suddenly goes away as you feel as the cold, muddy, like inky substance goes into your mask and into your mouth.
Okay, that's too close.
And you start squirming and wriggling and realizing that you are in a lot of trouble right now.
Okay, I'm just. I don't. like doing that, but I'm just going
Starts picking
to.
you up by your face.
Okay, I'm undoing the attach of my mask, and
You undo your mask, and you flop to the ground as a mask comes off with your hat as well.
fuck.
And the thing looks down at the mask and the hat and just absorbs it into its body. And it starts to grow.
Oh, yikes.
You
Um,
have made a very big mistake.
okay. Valru, yeah, anyone? I think we have a problem.
You yell out, Raikiri and Valio, you hear the shouts of Jaka.
Go towards it.
I'm gonna try and stand up and we'll go over there.
You guys make your way over. Raikiri, you can now sort of run.
Okay.
You have gained enough control of your body that you now have full.
Let's get it.
You start running over to the shouts, and you see this very tall, inky black creature just bearing down upon Jaka. What you think is Jaka. You've never seen Jaka without a mask and a hat before.
Okay. Guys, this thing, bad news. I might need a hand.
As you guys look up at this creature, the eye has been replaced with a giant gaping maw of just broken, yellowed, like disgusting looking teeth. And there's 3 rows of them in this mouth.
Well, that's bad.
It's bad. Yeah.
You will become one of us and live in our great kingdom under the water.
I appreciate the offer, but hard pass.
It starts to bend down to pick you up.
Uh, can I finally back the fuck away?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just going to do that then.
You get out of the way as this thing tries to swipe at you. And it, like, the mouth kind of looks at you. You've made a very big mistake. As its arms start to get a lot more pointed and bony.
Oof.
We'll take a break right there because I need